you should be treated like that.
The investigators stepped out to give Kevin a few private moments to come to terms with what he'd just learned. When the investigative team returned 10 minutes later, Kevin took the opportunity to ask a burning question.
What's going to happen to my wife? I love my wife. I'm being honest with you. I don't know. And I don't know if it's charges against my wife. Possibly. I think given the circumstances, that's highly appropriate. But again,
that night, the police decided that Ruby would be booked into jail to await her attorney. Even this, though, failed to get a reaction from her.
Tracy, you want to let you know what your
What's fucked up is
secondary felony child abuse. Okay.
Well, you have that pink one.
Because David Dobrik has been making probably the same amount of money over the last 2 years if I had to. It's literally
Have some suspect.
After a calculated killing,
what are they chasing?
Get over here.
Wow. A choice. You don't have a choice when you have a fantastic product. You don't have a choice but to compete with any knockoff that's going to come.
no, because you go to stores, all of a sudden the size of your company has to grow exponentially because you have to deal with them, you have to engage with them continuously.
To do that.
If you're online and you go to the Alibaba to preempt the knockoffs, that's where you get your great strength
Alibaba will
against
take all the knockoffs and him, and they'll be cheaper, and then the other ones will get the money.
Where do you want to go? I mean,
Yeah, that's how it works. I want to ask you a question.
my answer. I'll tell you this next time. Yeah, we're all trying to determine his strategy. I want to hear from him. Where does he really want to go? Where do you want to go? Is having this business.
Hi, Ollie. What's up, Bubby? You want to get in the little corner? You want to get in the corner? What do you think? You want to hide under the blankies? Let's try it. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Oh, yeah.
It's real gold.
Lay down.
The golden ticket goes
Lay down, Bubs. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to let you fall, Ollie. I got you. I got you, Bubby. Yeah.
And I will also find
Ollie, I wish this blanket was bigger. I love you. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Yeah, let's see if we can pull some more blankie. Oh, yeah. Snug as a bug and rug. Oh, my goodness. What you think, Bubby? What you think, Ollie? Ollie. Ollie. Ollie, look at your mother.
So you don't love it enough to take it, even though she's giving you exactly what you're asking.
wait a minute.
I have worked really hard.
Yeah, first time I'm giving my golden
Handsomes?
exactly what I'm asking for. An unlimited line of credit as well.
But you still want to hear.
Only taking 10%.
I think it would be disrespectful to watch. Not to let it happen.
My little baby. Yes.
You know what?
Girl, I'm cold. Ollie, I'm freezing. Good God, where'd that cold glass come from? Jesus. Ugh. God damn it.
You know when I lost my job, I could have gone and tried to look for another job and maybe straight with life before. But I always Lori is the one who can get the product on TV, she can get it into stores, and people are throwing this product in the field everywhere really, really fast.
I don't even know what the product was. Syrup?
It's a solution for a common annoyance.
Ollie, you're so silly.
Get back. Price one rate, 2-day shipping on flat rate.
Hello, Doc. My name is Kelly, and I'm Ellie McAllister. And we're
How much fucking smoke was in my?
And our product sucks. We mean it. And like literally, it sucks. The best way we can explain this here is to introduce one of our customers. This is Mosquito Magnet Mom. Oh, it doesn't matter where she goes. The mosquitoes will. At least she has some items around the house to help her with the itching and swelling, right? Wrong.
Ugh.
At this point, she's desperate and starts.
I want to know what fucking bit me because that shit ain't going away. And it keeps filling up with pus on my fucking arm.
Or even apply a hot.
Obviously, it wasn't a fucking mosquito. But
But none of these remedies
what are you?
either.
Some kind of mosquito or something?
Are addressing what is causing her body
Oh,
to
get
itch
over
and
there.
swell. In this case, it's the mosquito saliva. For other insects, it can be their venom. But what if I told
No,
you that I
Lord.
have a tool that
Stretch
can
your
remove
bones.
the insect saliva
Oh, you meant to
from
bring
a
up
spider's sting?
freaking band-aids earlier, but you forgot. So that's fine. Sorry, I know I'm blinding you. I'm sorry. Phone function.
Oh,
God.
see?
So
What's it called?
weird.
Bug bite thing. Yeah. What's the name of it?
Something not it.
Bug bite thing.
Bug bite thing.
Bug bite thing. Very clear.
Bug bite thing. How do you use it? It's easy.
You let the bugs bite you,
A bite or
and
sting.
then you put the thing
Apply a
on.
little pressure. Slowly pull up on the handles and hold for 10 to
Holly,
30
how does it
seconds
feel to be a
while the
cat?
air is drawn into the removable
Is
cap.
it nice?
Then release the suction,
Is it nice being a cat?
wash out the end cap. And
What do
you're
you
ready
think?
for your next- You're gonna tell them what we want.
What you think,
Ollie?
Ollie?
Sharks. We are seeking $150,000.
I mean, you're on Mama's lap. Well, you're not even really. You're sort of on my lap. You're in a little blanket cocoon suspending you. Well, not suspending you, but you know what I mean, Ollie. How does it feel to be covered up? Be a little kitty to be loved on all day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's that like, buddy?
Go get that bug bite thing.
Does this work on ticks? So the product works on insects that leave their saliva venom just under the surface of the skin.
What fucking,
So that's mosquitoes,
what
bees,
bit me?
wasps,
It's not like you
red
would know,
ants,
but
that-
something.
Can we show some before and after pictures so you can kind of see? Maybe that will help you
I
guys
need to get
visualize
rid
a
of
little
these
bit better.
things.
Okay, so this is one. This little boy's name's Colin. This is an image that we received from his mom.
I can't
As
see
soon as the
it.
children start swelling, you use the tool and it instantly gives you the relief because you're expelling the venom.
How long is the time period?
I know someone that would swell up really
Within the hours,
Really?
she told me.
bad for
I love you guys'
mosquitoes.
image. Can you give me
They look like little welt marks.
This is mom.
Yeah, that is my assumption, but
This is my mom. How did you come up with this? My husband and I moved from California to
Florida?
South Florida about 6 years ago. And I was never even close to
Their
being prepared
mosquitoes
for
are like
mosquitoes in Florida.
fucking
So when I was working
big
in our
down
BPO
there.
company, we deal with a lot of overseas customers, and I had, of course,
I
had
mean,
a
they're still
website and
small, but they're
complain,
way bigger
and of
than.
course, these mosquitoes are
No,
really
it's not a
out there.
treat, Bubby.
And one of our customers, she said, have you heard of a tool that takes out the irritant so you stop itching and swelling? And I said, no. So we tracked down the manufacturer of the product. We actually teamed up with them.
it seems very replicable. I mean,
Yeah.
there can't be a patent on this thing in any capacity. I mean,
There's not a patent, but our manufacturer is in Denmark. It has clinical trials. We were able to secure an exclusive deal with him for the entire United States.
good for you. You have to pay a royalty on it.
No, we just purchased it directly from
How
him.
come I can't open this?
What do you sell these for, and what does it cost you to make them?
So we sell them online for $9.95, and we're the #1 bestseller in insect bite relief on Amazon.
Last year, what are you selling this year?
Last year we sold $500,000.
Wow.
This year, in the first 5 months, we've sold $800,000.
Yeah,
And we're projected to do.
It's
over
not your
$2 million
fault.
by the end of
Okay,
the year.
there. No.
pretty good.
We haven't
Thought I was gonna
80%
have to
margin
move
on
you.
What does it
them.
cost you to make one of these?
We import them in. It costs $1. Packaging so $2.
$2. Okay.
Are you in like CVS's, Walgreens? So, this year we were able to secure a deal with a, and we're in over 7,000 of their stores this year. So let me ask you a question.
Your guy's energy. I like your guy's vibe. Let me make you offer. I would do the 150 for 10. Take it. I mean, I can put this through the entire retail chain.
Why is that on the floor?
Every store in America. Marketing and branding is kind of
Pick that up before you step on it and break it. Oh my god.
You know, this is the first time in a long time evaluation comes into Shark Tank that's real.
Well, we understand the value that
I'm at all, Kevin. So
That thing, I don't have the sucking power to fucking. That sucking power. God, that fucking cat food stinks. God damn. Like, that one is like extremely fucking fishy. Like, I don't. But God, I just got like a whiff of it, like my nose. I can barely fucking breathe. Where it goes. Alright, why won't this open?
Retail access for the right
Come on. I know I have another one somewhere, but
we need some funding because we have to bring the product in advance in order to have time to package it.
There's a cash flow scenario. So you do the packaging yourself.
We sell this
So you need help with the whole organizational side of it.
Yeah, first of all, I hate bugs, I hate mosquitoes, and I hate things that bite because they bite me. So, I don't do this often. I'm offering you my golden ticket. My oh my. It's truly gold. I'm giving you exactly what you walked in for. You're not paying as much as I offered you. What you asked for. So if you want my ticket, it's right here. About 150 for 10%. That's what the golden ticket is about.
I will let you
right there.
Sign on the contract with my magic pen. This pen is incredibly lucky. All right, that's all you know. Barbara, do you want to go any together?
It's right here. Come on, take it. Because it might go away. I hear mumbling, and when I hear mumbling, it worries me.
it's called they're talking, Lori. They're allowed to talk. And they're mumbling because they don't want you to hear them. So have some respect. Have some respect on their mumbling. Two shots in one. Ow, that one hurts. Like, what bit me? Something fucking bit me. I don't know what it was. I've never had a bite like this that won't fucking go away. Don't tell me I gotta go to a fucking doctor to get rid of it. I swear to God. This one on my fucking arm. Now my arm is ruined forever. My best friend, what? My Ollie? My Ollie, look at your ears. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Sharks.
Hi, Sharks. I'm Megan. This is Piper, and we're
Hi, Piper.
in Florida. I'm seeking $240,000 for 6% equity in my company. If you're anything like me, your pets are family. Total dog.
Yeah, we don't get rid of our cats around here. Just to get another cat, get rid of that one and get another, you know, like some people. If you could call them people, they're more like whales, but what do I know? What do I know? Oh shit, I just got it on my goodness.
The pet enrichment
Yo.
toy that lets you create the best game of chase ever.
Phone. Oh, for the. I'm gonna fucking smash you like Josh smashes a bitch. I'm gonna scream in a minute. Thank you. Oh, who is this? Am I supposed to know who this is? What? I'm getting news for this.
It should vibrate when you do that.
Alright, this shit is getting all over my goddamn fucking
the time, guys. We don't want to drive her nuts. And then you pull that trigger, and she is just gonna go mad. See, keep it away from her.
That's why I need to go get Band-Aids.
Very cool.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
So cool.
Wait, it's a chemist.
Ugh.
All right. I'm gonna stop it now.
I can say Mr. Wonderful ran circles around my dog.
Yeah, I
He
know.
hijacked it.
Good job, Piper.
Oh my God. I think Piper deserves some water.
Yes.
So I am gonna bring her out, and I'll be right back.
Bye, Piper.
Wow.
Doesn't say anything about bug bites.
Well, you got to put a $10 bill there. Then I'll do it.
It's amazing what you'll do for $10.
So, Megan, how did you come up with this?
I learned about this as a sport. It's a competitive sport, just like dog agility.
What?
Yes, 50,000 entrants in the sports of chasing last year. So these sports are growing, and people love competing with their dogs for points, titled invitationals.
What are they chasing?
Basically a plastic bag. This is our pro-grade equipment.
Okay, I don't
And
even
this
know.
is the straight line competitive sport of fast cat. This is our professional grade equipment, which is what we got our start with. Yeah, so we started as the American manufacturer of professional grade lure coursing equipment, and that is what this is called. And this is some of our home equipment on a larger field.
That's great. Wow.
So, how did you get into this? Tell us that.
So I was a recent college grad. I got a degree in economics, and I took the summer off just to do dog sports. I was doing dog agility. I discovered the sport of lure coursing.
What's it called?
It's called lure coursing.
Lure coursing with Piper.
Actually, this got started with a little dog named Pretzel, and I lost Pretzel in May.
What happened?
Sorry.
He was 14 and a half. I lost him to kidney disease.
Oh, so it looks like a pretzel.
It's still heartbreaking. That dog, he was my sidekick. He had a great long life. He didn't really like to play with toys, but he loved chasing stuff.
Is Piper your dog too?
So Piper's my dog. I got Piper a couple of years ago.
Megan, take us to the progression.
Absolutely. So we got to start making pro-grade equipment. The equipment out there that people would build
When did you start doing this?
in 2012. I built my first one with the help of my dad. My dog loved it. I invited my agility friends. They loved it. I actually
How big is the agility sport?
hundreds of thousands of entries in thousands of competitions every year. I built professional grade equipment. We filed for our patents. And then in about 2017, we were going around the country selling this to zoos, dog trainers, doggy daycares, and then everybody who would come to these events. Average dog owners would say, I need this in my backyard. So I couldn't let it go. I said, I have to make one because the pro grade equipment costs over $2,500. And that's just not affordable. So then we launched this with Kickstarter in 2018. We shipped our first units in 2019.
Nobody's
So what are sales now?
So I want to get to sales. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So I ended up doing a seed round in 2020. And I did that on a convertible note, $2.5 million cap. I raised $670,000.
Oh, wow.
Good for you. So, what percentage do you own now?
As those notes all converted today, I would be at 63%.
What are the prices of the units?
Plus home retails for $449 for the kit. Our cost, everything into the box, is $135.
Okay, Megan, now's the moment.
Hurry up, we're gonna hear the
Now's the
sales.
moment. You can tell us sales. Sales.
Year to date, we've done $750,000.
Wow.
On target to do $1.5 million, and we've done $1.5 million lifetime.
What do you think you'll make on the 1.5 million?
140.
Why so little? How much did you
Mini
lose last year, Megan?
cheesy
So last
burritos.
year we did $425,000 in sales, and we lost $380,000. Let me tell you why. We actually
You need to bring back those tiny little chicken. I forgot. Oh, those. I like those.
And then
And they were at a good price too. They bumped them up.
June to December,
Last week, but I mean, where did you on?
I kept everybody
Steak,
on. In fact,
garlic,
I actually
nacho
increased.
fries.
So January 2020, I hired my first employee.
That's business karma right there. That's admirable. You raised 670. You have some sales coming in.
Yes.
Oh, I want
Where did the
Taco
cash
Bell.
So the rest of the cash was materials. So we buy all of our materials, we bring them into my hometown, do all of our assembly in my hometown. I really think that there are ways to reduce my manufacturing costs.
For sure.
1,000 is unfortunately minimum order quantity on some of my parts.
understand why you're assembling them here when you should be doing it all offshore.
Right.
I would be open to exploring that. Here's what I'm here for. I want to improve the lives of as many dogs as I can.
Look, I'm very impressed with what you built here. I think your costs are way out of whack. I would be taking this to a factory and completely redesigning the process of manufacturing it. I think it's too expensive. $449 is a lot for a family.
You're rich, Kevin. What do you care? Ew.
Shortly after Evie's disappearance, a security guard named Guy Hooper finds her car abandoned at Shalamont Park in Little Rock. It's out of gas, the battery is dead, and the key
Anna
is in the
Garcia.
off position, indicating the
She's
car
so
was left
nice.
running
Well,
until
I don't
it
know her
died.
personally, but
Evie's possessions were still inside.
What 18-year-old?
she actually replies back to people.
Their clothes, her makeup. She spent all of her money on makeup. Her contact lens, she can't see without contacts. It was devastating. I can't describe to you how bad.
Glasses?
That night,
Bad joke. Rest in peace.
finding her car, and not her.
Holly, this has got to be so comfy. Look at
She was
you.
dead. It was unimaginable.
Shortly after Evie's disappearance, a security guard named Guy Hooper finds her car abandoned at Shalamont Park in Little Rock. It's out of gas, the battery is dead, and the key is in the on position, indicating the car was left running until it died. Evie's possession.
Fucking nose itches. Hey, is this a girl from Instagram? Or is this, who is this?
You knew us. You smiled with us.
Oh,
you
no.
laughed with us. So how could you find it in your heart
It's not her.
to chase her down and just shoot her in broad daylight?
The Scotts of Baltimore, Maryland were a close family, and single mom Shakia was at the heart of
Why
it.
is it so
She was
fucking bloody cold? Jeez.
always
Yeah.
smiling, always had
This
jokes.
is like,
I remember I loved going everywhere with her. I remember when she got her first apartment, I always wanted to be over there.
She was sending me stuff on TikTok about when people talk about they don't have any fathers in their life. And she'd be like, well, I can't speak for none of y'all. 'Cause my father always been in my life.
And when
aw.
Shakia introduced her father and sister to a new boyfriend,
No, he already
Mayor
looks
Johnson,
like-
they initially thought he fit right in.
No, I can tell he looks like bad news.
Smiled with us, laughed with us. So how could you find it in your heart to chase her down and just shoot her in broad daylight?
The Scotts of Baltimore family, and single mom Shakia was at the heart of it.
Very fun, always smiling, always had jokes.
I remember I loved going everywhere with her. I remember when she got her first apartment, I always wanted to be over there.
She would send me stuff on TikTok.
Investigators would soon learn that Robert was
The
Monica
fuck?
Sementilli's racquetball instructor.
There was a lot of communication going on between the two, far more than you would expect between somebody and
Oh, I forgot about this dude.
They determined that Monica and Robert were having an affair.
But I can't wait to get home and see my family.
Now, Christopher Austin tells police of a possible motive: Fabio's $1.6 million life insurance policy.
You take a look at his wife and you realize that she has a lot to gain. Then you find out that she's had an ongoing affair with Mr. Baker, and the pieces begin to fall together.
After a months-long investigation, Robert and Monica were charged with the murder of Fabio Sementilli. And in these charging documents, prosecutors allege Monica and the gym trainer planned to live together after Fabio was dead. Investigators would soon learn that Robert was Monica Sementilli's racquetball instructor.
There was a lot of communication going on between the two, far more than you would expect between somebody and their racquetball instructor.
And they determined that Monica and Robert
were having an affair.
And I can't wait to get home to see my family.
Now, Christopher Austin tells police of a possible motive. Fabio's one.
I don't know about that.
I woke up before the sun even, and I heard him still sleeping.
Kara. They are in an apartment, his apartment.
At one point, he said, "We're going to watch the news, and we're going to see if you're on the news. Let's see if anyone misses you."
And although Kara doesn't know exactly where she is, she has a plan to gather as much information on her captor as she can.
I was, trying to read his mail. I was looking at the magnets on his refrigerator, and I knew who his doctor was. I knew who his dentist was, and I knew, the serial number from the inside of the Rubbermaid container. I knew that I was going to escape. I wanted to learn about him. So I did try to have some conversation with him. He had some lizards and some fish and like a small zoo basically in this apartment, lots of little animals. And, I asked him about those. I got him on the topic of he was in the military and found out that he was discharged from the Navy.
They are in an apartment, his apartment.
At one point, he said, "We're going to watch the news, and we're going to see if you're on the news. Let's see if anyone misses you."
And although Kara doesn't know exactly where she is, she has a plan.
God damn it. Why does it do that? Oh, I was going to say. But still, YouTube does do it. When it shows there's responses, and then you click, and then they don't show you anything. Okay. Oh, Holly, why are you so cute?
I woke up before the sun even, and I heard him still sleeping.
Kara Robinson's rapist is next to her with a loaded gun, and she is chained and bound to the bed. But
She
with
should
her
have took
captor
it and
sleeping,
blah, blah.
she realizes this is her one chance to get free.
My hands were kind of up here. And the first thing that I did is I tried to kind of reach my hand to unscrew that C-clasp, and I couldn't quite do it. So there was just enough room that I could kind of get it to my mouth, and I used my teeth to unscrew it. I still had my hands in handcuffs. And then I was able to kind of slowly wiggle down to my ankle enough to
No one had heard from Dana's brother since around 3:30 that morning when he made a call to his best friend, capping off a Thursday night out on the town with
God damn it.
Some bottles and getting drinking and DJ as normal is the life of the party.
Now it was Friday night and DJ was still MIA.
Damn, that
His sister went
sucks.
straight to the Detroit
Comedy
police.
place, and they don't have
Dude,
food because someone had to be.
police report, but maybe because I was so adamant about it, they took the police report.
Oh, I need to go lay down.
The
My
following day,
face.
Chef Doug was expected to fly to St. Louis to cater a wedding.
This is not
Oh,
the airport.
damn. Even the wedding? Damn, that
That's
must.
when his cousin, Camilla Henderson, says the family really started to panic.
he doesn't miss anything because that's what he built his reputation on.
Then, a disturbing find. His family used OnStar to locate his SUV and discovered that it had been abandoned in the neighborhood of Brightmoor, nowhere near his home.
In a vacant lot. This terrible neighborhood. Car doors open, hatch was open.
We didn't know who was involved in the disappearance. It could have been one person, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just didn't know.
Complete strangers joined DJ's family and friends to search for the popular chef.
I couldn't keep sitting on my hands. Maybe he's somewhere under the brush, trees, or something.
But even with all those people searching, nothing. Then, Dana's daughter made a startling discovery after finding her uncle's online passwords and accessing his bank account.
She told me that this debit card was being used.
Detective James McDonald is a homicide detective with the Detroit Police Department.
We go out to these businesses and start, looking at the surveillance footage, and you see this car being used, and it's not Douglas Calhoun.
His family didn't know it yet, but Detective McDonald had already uncovered another big clue in the case using the chef's cell phone records.
We had his last contact number. We recognized that at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, he's talking to this person, and all of a sudden, the communication stops.
Turns out the phone call DJ made to his best friend was not his last call of the night.
That is what turned this into not a missing person, but more of a victim of a crime.
6-year-old niece that's texting him and wonder why Uncle DJ is not responding to her text messages.
The 6-year-old is texting? No, what do I fucking know?
We're back with the disappearance of DJ Calhoun,
Oh,
aka Chef Doug.
I am not going to drink for a while because I seriously was getting better.
About to find out.
I really
After
was
going
getting
through cell
better.
phone records for Chef Doug's late
For
night
once in my life, well, not once, but actually blowing shit out of
but
my
it's
nose.
puzzling. The call was made from the Detroit neighborhood of
Oh,
Brightmoor to an untraceable number. They learn it's associated with a merchant's website selling services.
This was a number that was affiliated with Backpage.
Sources say Calhoun, before going missing in June, answered an ad on Backpage.
It could be anybody on Backpage. You can do anything on there and be misleading on it.
Working towards Detroit PD Detective James McDonald pores over every call received and made by that last number Chef Doug called.
I come upon a number that belongs to a pizza place called Crazy Joe's Pizza. And lo and behold, it's in the Brightmoor area.
McDonald heads to Crazy Joe's and asks whether they recognize the number. Incredibly, they do, telling him where they delivered the pizza ordered by that number.
I mean, this is the needle in the haystack. Now I had a direction to go in my investigation.
At the house, a 17-year-old girl answers the door. At first, she doesn't cooperate, but eventually she tells the detective she's been living in the house since March with her 27-year-old boyfriend, a habitual offender named Trayvon Baskerville.
Now I have enough probable cause to go back to the
God,
house
my
and
face.
search.
What they find when they return with a warrant leaves them stunned.
We find suspected blood on a mattress, a lot of blood. That suggests somebody was bleeding pretty heavily. I basically say, hey, listen, I need to talk to you. She voluntarily goes back with me.
After about 7 hours, the young woman admits Chef Doug was at the house on the morning of June 1st, and he didn't make it out alive.
She tells us, you might want to check into my boyfriend, Trayvon Baskerville.
Trayvon Baskerville is immediately arrested on outstanding.
You might want to look into him, but you live there and you got blood all over your couch, so
like
that's
Douglas Calhoun.
no problem.
DNA
These
tests
people are
confirmed that
fucking
blood
demented.
found in the house belonged to Chef Doug. Trayvon's girlfriend agrees to confess everything she knows in exchange for immunity. Then she lays it out, telling cops exactly where the body is.
She identified the garage and said, hey, he's going to be in a trash can
Ew,
in the back of
bro.
the garage. Right where she said it was at, it was there.
Detective McDonald says he's never seen something so callous.
Gross.
Chef Doug had been in that garbage can for 37 days.
It was just mind-boggling how someone, a human, can take another human, put them in a trash can, roll them to a vacant garage, and just leave them there.
We were right there in Brightmoor community. We must have walked past him.
candy striped beets. I'm sorry, beets aren't candy.
In Brightmore community, we must have been passed at least 5 or 6 times.
Where is this piece of hair?
But why did Baskerville allegedly shoot and kill Chef Doug? The answer left his family gutted.
He wanted to do it without a gun. He being Doug? Yes.
Trayvon's girlfriend claims the chef had come over to the house agreeing to pay her $50 for oral sex, but then wanted more.
And what did you do at that point? I told him no.
She says he asked for his money back, and that's when Trayvon came out with a gun.
Those two started going back and forth. What does back and forth mean?
Fighting?
Arguing back and forth about the money.
When Chef Doug asked Trayvon to step outside, she says her boyfriend shot him in the back. Afterwards, they both hid the body.
Where does Trey put the body? Into the dumpster. Do you help him do that? Yes. Why? Because I was scared.
On the day of his arraignment, Baskerville didn't seem rattled by the charge of first-degree murder, but when the judge mentioned human trafficking,
His head popped up, and his eyes got real wide. Human trafficking? Where do you get that charge from?
from his 17-year-old girlfriend, who told investigators Trayvon forced her into prostitution at age 16, and that he confiscated all the money she had earned. 1 year after Chef Doug's tragic death, Trayvon Baskerville was convicted of second-degree murder and human trafficking. Part of what did him in were more phone calls, conversations with his then-girlfriend, asking, "Did you tell on me?" and telling her, "If you keep talking, you're going to make yourself an accessory." Those calls were recorded from prison, a fact not lost on the judge during his sentencing.
And there really wasn't much evidence that directly linked you to the crime until you opened your own mouth on the jail call. When you asked, "Did you tell on me?" that was the clearest admission of your own guilt and your own responsibility, and that's really what convicted you in this case.
Speaking at sentencing, Dana Phillips said no matter what the reason her little brother showed up at that house that night, he did not deserve to be murdered.
DJ was unarmed, would never physically harm a woman, and didn't pose a life threat to this coward Baskerville. Yet he thought it was necessary to murder my brother rather than simply asking him to leave the house. It takes a cold-blooded, heartless person to murder someone. Over $50.
Travon Baskerville was sentenced to 120 years in prison.
Travon? I thought his name was Trayvon. No, that just cut off randomly. Ollie, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, man. Okay, so that's True Crime News. Do they still have True Crime Daily? I don't think I care about that channel. True. Oh, look. I'm thinking. Oh, they changed the name. Really? So it's the same channel.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Jesse Weber, and welcome to Dad's compelling and memorable true crime cases from across the country. When 25-year-old Samira Watkins vanishes near a Florida naval base, police have some suspects. But tying one of them to the crime
My face hurts,
is tougher than anyone expected.
911, where is your emergency? It's like a non-emergency one, like for his. Who is she? It's my sister, and what is her name? Samira Watkins. Where was the last place you saw her? Last place I seen her was Thursday night around 8 o'clock.
One of our officers responded to a call of missing person. That officer realized that the circumstances of the incident seemed quite a bit fishy and contacted me with the need for an investigation to start immediately.
I need to call on my on those people. They don't live on my street, but I'm worried. I've not seen them in months. And whoever that guy is over, I haven't seen him either, so. But my dad had brought it up to me. He hasn't seen them. And then I had noticed that. And then one day his car was gone, like after my dad had brought it up. And then it's been back in the same spot since. Haven't seen. I feel like whoever that guy is did something to my neighbors. Did they have an animal? I don't remember if they had a dog. I've got bad memory. Although she did have a son, and he hardly went outside. But something fishy is going on. And obviously, like, they can't just knock on the door because nobody's going to answer. I wonder if their mail is piling up in their, like, mailbox. Ollie. I am worried about her. I don't know her, but still, the fact I haven't seen her in months. Ever since whoever that guy is. I don't know. Like, they would have to get a warrant because obviously if they go knock on the door, nobody's going to answer. I can't remember if they had an animal though. I feel like I don't know if they had a dog. But seriously, I'm getting worried. And obviously if they're dead, there's nothing I can, but someone needs to check on them. And the fact that there are two neighbors next to them, like, I don't know. I would think it's really weird. Holly, you're going to fall, sweetie. You're going to slip. Oh, my fucking God. Ollie, that's really not a good spot to lay, bud. You're like really on the edge. I don't have a big lap, Ollie. I don't have a lot of space. That's not a good spot, Ollie. Why don't you go into bed? Mama's gonna go lay down here in a moment. I wish I had a chaise thing to lay on. So I could like have my head propped up on something, but still lay down. Pillows aren't good enough. Yeah, Ollie, see, you didn't like that position, huh? That Mommy doesn't have a big lap. Yeah. There you go. That's more safer. There you go, Bubs. That's more of a good spot. Yeah. Oh, you ready to go back? You can go lay down in the bed.
Pensacola, Florida. Police Detective Jonathan Thacker interviews 911 caller Sylvia Watkins, whose older sister Samira has gone missing.
Tell me from the very beginning, everything that has happened that you're concerned about your sisters.
Thursday night, she got off of work, she came home, and she was getting dressed to go to his house.
On the night of October 29th, Samira had completed her shift at a local McDonald's restaurant where she was the manager. After that, she came home, changed her clothes, and indicated that she was heading out to meet her boyfriend. Littleton was a 24-year-old member of the United States Navy.
Hi. Why are you so
cute? At the Pensacola Naval Air Station.
Why are you so cute?
She was very excited about this guy she met who was in the military. She was looking forward to a future with him.
Is it too loud for you, bud? I'm sorry. Come back. Where are you going? Ollie.
So it's around 9 o'clock
Ollie.
in the evening. So she drove herself over, and we don't really know where she went.
I love you. Aww. I love you. I love you, Bubbies.
Samira Watkins was a 25-year-old single mom. She was the oldest of 5 children in her family. She had a child of her own, a little boy of 4 years old. She was a manager at a local fast food restaurant.
I love you.
She was going to college to be a dental assistant.
she ever said anything to you that would make you think that she would?
Oh, see, you got snap, buddy. See, Mama doesn't have any space right here. You got snip. My face, I have a zit. I don't ever get zits.
She's never made any comments like I just got to get away from things or when she didn't arrive home, her family and friends were very concerned. When you start calling her?
I started calling her that morning. And next morning, all throughout the day, I didn't call her night.
Initially, it would ring and you'd go to voicemail. And I understand that now it doesn't even ring, it goes to voicemail. When she stopped responding to the family when they couldn't reach her the next day, her sister went to look for her at Zachary's home.
God, nobody posted like anything to watch today. So weird. Like seriously, nothing. This is just a slow day.
This is all there in the water. You don't get out of here. Call the police. Call the game board. I dealt with this before. You're an asshole. Leave now. Stop dropping property. Stop. Part of the river. Not part of the river. This part of the river. Not part of the boat dock right there. I'm not on your boat dock. I'm in the water.
Bobby, is it? No, that's probably Rusty. What is this? Umaro. Why do I have a zip on my face? Ollie, let's go to bed. Mama's face is not going to get any better. Oh my god, I got a zit here too. What is going on with my fucking face? I did my skin steps last night, and then I took and then I put my serum and moisturizer on. So what the fuck am I breaking out for? Oh. Why am I getting zits all of a sudden?
Giant muffin, anyone? Pumpkin spice muffins are my favorite part about the holiday season, but my least favorite part is how busy I get. Thankfully,
Oh,
Instacart
that's
had me covered with all
cute.
my DIY supplies when I'm short on time. It only took about 30 minutes for my Instacart shopper to deliver my order right to my door. I started by rounding a styrofoam block into a dome shape and covered it in clay. Now I'm painting it this orange-brown color and hot glue we get to the I'm adding details like shine spray, brown paint for a burnt effect, some whipped cream and some cinnamon, and I'm all done. Comment what holiday treat you want to see me make next, and big thanks to Instacart for making this DIY possible.
First in the tank is a healthy alternative to a food that many vegans miss the most.
Bacon? Oh, is this? Oh, yeah. See,
Hello, Sharks. I'm Beth Zotter. And I'm Amanda Stiles. We're from Berkeley, California, and we're the co-founders of the Amaro Protein Company. The plant-based meat category is but everyone's using the same proteins. It's time for a sea change. We're building something that can change everything. This is Umaro, seaweed that's been transformed from plant to protein. Seaweed is surprisingly
okay, seaweed is good, but seaweed is not bacon. I love seaweed. Don't get me wrong, but it's not bacon.
I don't think this is the chain that I gave you. Where is the chain that I gave you? Are you serious? I'm being so serious. It's literally the chain that I gave you. I hear so many things about jewelry stores, like robbing people of their gold. So I need to, like, you need to tell me what's going on because this is not my chain. Like, this is not the chain I gave you. But it is. I don't know what else you want me to do. You want to check the cameras or something? No, you know, honestly, like, this is ridiculous. So if you're saying and you're accusing me that I took your, or I changed your chains, why don't you want to check the cameras? You know what? I'm gonna go outside and make some phone calls because you're gonna have some issues with me. If, like, this is not my chain, if you stole from me, like, we're gonna have serious issues. So I'll be outside. Okay. It's literally the same chain that you gave me. Monocle. I don't think this is the chain that I gave you. Where is the chain that I gave you? Are you serious? I'm being so serious. It's literally the chain that I gave you. Like, I hear so many things about jewelry stores, like robbing people.
Stupid.
Tonight, there's a new threat from those devastating and deadly wildfires. About 9 million people across much of Los Angeles and Ventura counties under a new red flag warning and on alert for more dangerous fire weather conditions. The emergency is not over. This fire on camera in the Pacific Palisades. Evacuations expanding tonight. Thousands of homes and businesses destroyed. At least 11 people killed. Governor Gavin Newsom doubling the number of National Guards.
Oh, let's not even.
Help battle the flames. The ground and air assault continue as the fires are now threatening a growing list of neighborhoods, including the exclusive Los Angeles suburb of Brentwood.
Ollie, where's my other phone?
Controversy tonight over what, if anything, could have been done to prevent the wildfires from causing so much death and destruction. We have team coverage tonight in the fire zone. ABC's Matt.
All right, let's not.
From Brentwood.
Damn it. Why do I have a fucking... What's wrong with my face? I always use the same skincare for fucking years. Why am I getting zits?
Tonight,
Okay. God, I haven't had fucking zits since I was like 12 years old.
Brentwood and Encino neighborhoods under threat as residents make their way out of the area. It's very difficult, but we're alive. We're alive.
Fire drops starting.
In the skies above the wildfires, firefighting aircraft diving again and again, dropping flame-retardant chemicals and water to stem the fire threat. Those Santa Ana winds temporarily subsiding today, giving them and the thousands of crew battling the flames on the ground a fighting chance.
We were sitting here, they probably did 50 drops between this whole line here. So, and that's the difference between the first days and the winds were so high, you didn't have to yeah, and that amount of resources here as well.
But even as first responders are making gains, the Palisades fire, starting on day one of all this, now expanding in other directions. Some homes here already burning. Those active flames we've been watching since the first day of this fire, now here in Brentwood. So you can see with these wind gusts, those flames trying to force their way.
Apparently, I have relatives in. I thought she lived in Beverly Hills. I swear, I think that's where she lives. I mean, I haven't been to California since I was like 16. Oh, my head wants to explode. Holy shit. Oh, you're gonna slip, buddy. It's not safe. But either way, whatever. Doesn't matter where she lives. I hope she's alright.
Up from the bottom of the canyon, and as they do so, they're getting closer and closer to this house here. This is somebody's patio that we're on, and you can see the firefighters doing. Without these firefighters here right now, the house here, other houses in this neighborhood, almost certainly gone. Residents here have largely gone.
So, did you save the house?
First responders in the area. Traffic on some roads there backed up for nearly 2 hours. The Eden fire today now at 15% containment. Palisades fire at 11%. Over 12,000 structures have been destroyed in total. Fire officials warning those strong winds that helped create the most destructive fire event in California's history are expected to ramp back up once again tonight and into next week.
Oh, Ollie, come on, get down. I'm freaking out. Come on. It's not your fault, buddy. My head. Come on, get down, sweetie. There you go. Oh, my face. And my foot. Oh, I crushed my foot. Oh, God. I gotta get up.
Overnight, this flare-up overwhelmed.
Oh, my foot is fucked. I know better. Why do I do that to myself?
Leaving these vehicles behind. That flare-up spawning this fire NATO and this harrowing video from earlier this week. A reminder of the hellish conditions endured by ground crews. This man, Alan Gellis, doing everything he could, fighting to save his girlfriend's house from the ongoing flames, eventually forced to leave, unable to save her home. It's being eaten up by all of that valuable fire retardant. Without that fire retardant, we would be in big trouble. It's firefighters here, though, making progress on getting these fires under control. 11 deaths have been confirmed, 8 from the Eden fire and 3 from Palisades. Tonight, at least 13
I couldn't imagine.
ABC News Today learning the identity of 2 of the victims of the Eden fire. Father and son, Anthony and Justin Mitchell,
God damn it.
awaiting evacuation. His daughter remembering them as, quote, a great dad.
Come on.
Anthony and Justin Mitchell of Altadena. Both were in wheelchairs and awaiting evacuation.
Oh, no.
His daughter remembering him as, quote, a great dad.
I couldn't imagine.
Tonight, the full scope of the loss of life still unclear. Law enforcement are facing challenges, arresting 27 people in total, saying some violated a curfew implemented last night, others taken into custody on suspicion of looting. Officials also warning business owners from taking part in price gouging. People who have been victimized being victimized again.
They've already been victimized by the fucking government. Let's fucking be for real. Don't even get me fucking started. Oh, my fucking face. Oh, my face. Let's be for real. Oh, I wish my water wasn't all the way over there. Damn it. My fucking face hurts.
Violation of the law against price gouging in California at the time of a natural disaster.
say it's wrong. Today, California Governor Gavin Newsom doubled the amount of National Guard deployed in Los Angeles.
Oh, please. He could have prevented a lot of... Well, anyways, they started it. But come on, let's... Fucking wake up.
We hope to find everybody.
So why did he turn the water off to the fire hydrants? How come they canceled people's policies like 3 months before this happened for fire insurance?
Officials say the investigation.
Wake up.
We are not going to leave any rock unturned if this is a criminal act.
Still so many questions about what caused these fires. Matt Rivers joining us now from Brentwood. And Matt,
You already know what caused.
Firefighters been out there.
You already know what
most
did it.
worried about in the coming days.
Yeah, there's really not much rest to be had out here. I had a conversation with a firefighter earlier today who told me he's been out here for every firefighter you talk to a man, to a woman back there fighting these fires, they say this is what they do, this is what they train for, they wouldn't be anywhere else. But their jobs will get harder over the next few days, almost assuredly. These winds that are picking up in speed as we speak, only going to get worse.
Matt Rivers for us. Thank you.
Hi, muckers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very, very, very well.
I'm not.
I am leaving New York on Monday, so do
My
not
face
worry. We will
hurts.
be going back to
But I'm
our
not a mucker.
original setup very soon with our chaotic
I'm a
wall,
gutter slut.
microphone. Don't worry, I can't wait as well. I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're going to be talking about David Dobrik's social media comeback. Oh my! Let me bring myself over here a little bit, just so because look.
What?
From the big ass light that's currently in front of me. We're going to be talking about David Dobrik's social media comeback today. We knew that it was going to be happening eventually, and each time an influencer gets canceled for something and they leave for a long period of time and they come back, it's always interesting seeing how people switch things up. You know what I mean? You know, Cody Code recently came back and he made a running video where he was, you know, talking about his scandal in the middle of training for a marathon.
A marathon?
You know, recently we've been aware
Oh,
that
God bless it. God bless it. Stop.
people will do a song and dance whenever it comes to them. I'm not even making a jab at Colleen there. I'm making a jab at, what's her name? Sierra May or something like that. Anyone remember that when she got canceled for allegations and she came back with an interpretive dance? Let me tell you something. When you've been in the influencer industry for a while and you have a scandal and you need to come back.
Interpret. I think I don't even know who that bitch is, and I think I remember.
Things just to kind of keep the audience on their toes. And David Dobrik is definitely doing that as well, where, you know, he's been gone for a very long time. And let me actually just double check how long it's been. I know he was uploading on his Views YouTube channel, but not his main one after he did like one of his like really bad apologies. But I mean, it's been like 2 years, I guess, since David Dobrik has been posting online. He made those 2 really bad like sit down deflection apology videos. They weren't received well. And then he really switched over to creating content full time on Snapchat, which by the way is blowing my mind. I interviewed RCL Beauty, Rachel Levins, for my podcast a couple months ago. And I didn't see that she was uploading on YouTube anymore. You know, she wasn't uploading anymore. So I thought maybe she had kind of retired. And it was my really bad research that I didn't realize that these influencers that don't upload on YouTube anymore move over to Snapchat and make literally more money than they ever would on YouTube. And they have these big brand deals where, or not brand deals, they just get paid, you know, for ads in between the Snapchat posts, but they document their entire life. So I was kind of blindsided going into my interview with RCL Beauty because I don't use Snapchat, so I didn't know that she had moved over there. But David Dobrik was also a really pivotal creator who did this, and it was, from a business standpoint, very, very, very clever. Obviously,
my little baby. Come here, princess. What is he saying?
You're okay. Can you help?
Lady, you want to cause a catastrophe, don't you? You really want to give me a fucking heart attack. No. Ma'am, my food is right here. There's no food on the fucking... Ma'am, do you want to share this with me or not?
Still,
I'm not just going to put it on the floor. This is my food. Do you want to share?
waited for the food to arrive. The officers
Do you want to share or not?
patience, refusing to rush her out of the
Ma'am.
closet until she made the choice to leave.
Ma'am, where are you? You don't eat Slim Jims. You're not right in the head. That boy ain't right. That's why your name is Bobby and you're not a boy, but I thought you were a boy. That boy ain't right. You don't eat Slim Jim, lady. Come here. I mean, if you want me to share my food with you, you have to fucking get in my lap. And you're being a bitch. So fuck off. Fuck off. You're not eating Slim Jims.
Which made the situation more sickening.
Right.
You're not in trouble with me. Okay? We're just trying to figure out what's going on. Our main focus right now is
You are the worst thing I've seen.
we put the ropes on you. What's to help you out?
You are
Police report
terrible.
chilling answers that were redacted in the body cam footage. Russell said that Jody and his mother,
God damn it.
Frankie, had restrained him with ropes to help him with what he'd been choosing. How the women had chosen to treat the resulting wounds left EMTs puzzled. The officer who spoke with Russell repeated the distressing details to his supervisor on the phone.
They put IM pepper mixed with honey and then covered that with the plastic saran wrap.
Yeah, she's demented.
Detectives had found evidence of the
Fucking
honey and cayenne
psycho.
mixture in the upstairs bathroom, along with more ropes, used bandages, and other wound dressings.
When medical got there, they started cutting the stuff
Ow.
off them. And then you can see like the dark around his ankles. You can smell it. When they went to go kill it, they thought it was some of the dressing. It was actually his skin that was peeling.
Obviously, the
Ew.
police wanted to talk to Russell's mother to understand what could possess someone to treat a child.
See, okay, and this is terrible, obviously, what happened to these kids, but finally a video that's like actually saying what the, besides like the, it's always the same shit. Like whatever video I watched earlier. Or was that today, yesterday? I don't know when it was, but it was like nothing new. Like I didn't know about all this shit, the honey and the pepper and stuff. Like, yeah, that's
In such a manner. As of yet, though,
and
Rudy
his
Frankie,
skin
along
peeling
with
off.
Russell's
Like I
older
heard about
sister,
being
still
ducked.
unaccounted
Like
for.
it's
Jody certainly wasn't sharing where Ruby was, as her behavior became increasingly strange as the house continued. When this officer seemed unreceptive to her stare, she tried a different target.
her stare.
You wait for me to say something, or
Inside, the search went on for more children, especially Julie, the older sister Russell said was at Jody's house. There was no sign of her yet, so the police decided it was time to confront Jody about what they found when referencing the blueprints.
Ma'am?
A safe room in the basement, locked
Ma'am?
with a vault door.
There's nothing. There's no food on the table, ma'am.
You have a room downstairs.
Those are avocado seeds.
Wheel on the front.
Are you gonna grow an
Get access
avocado?
to that to ensure that there's no one else in this home.
I think we need to live in Florida to grow the avocado tree. I don't think we can do that here.
they do need to.
What, do the avocado seeds smell good? Why are you sniffing?
After further back and
Ma'am, you
forth to
can't
get the
eat an
more
avocado
confirmation from
seed.
Jody,
Ma'am.
the team returned to the basement to open the safe.
Ma'am,
Upstairs,
why are
additional
you
officers
such
were
a
still trying to
freak?
gain the trust of the little girl
What
in the bathroom
are you
closet.
doing? Look, I'm gonna eat a Slim Jim in front of your face.
Get out from underneath my bed.
I'm
Right
gonna
now.
eat this. I'm gonna
I
eat
am
this.
more upset that you came in my room than you knew you weren't supposed to.
I'm gonna eat
You
this
knew
in your
that it was a
face.
bad idea to
gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat it.
Of not having your nails done for a month. So don't.
And you don't get to have any. I'm gonna put these up here so you can't. Oh, you can climb. You can't actually get them if you wanted to. You're smart.
They likely hoped that the arrival of the pizza would
You're
change things
smart.
in their favor, but they were in for yet another surprise.
Oh, come here, princess.
Despite how painfully thin
You
she
purring.
appeared, Eve didn't go for the food right away.
Hi. Let me hear those purrs. Oh, yes. That's what Mama likes. Mama likes to hear them purrs. You're so cute. You're so precious. Why are you so cute? You're just on a never-ending search for food.
Requested 2 more large slices from the lunch that the police
Like, are you like a dog? Like, if there was like a never-ending
safe.
unopened cans of wet food, would you just like eat until you combusted?
Russell and Eve's
That's what I wonder about you.
After determining that she had no weapons
That's
on
what I
her,
wonder
she was
about
taken
you.
to a separate area of the
Do
house
you just
to wait
eat
out
like
the
a dog?
search. The police
You're
would
not
check in with Ruby
satisfied?
once they finished going through the house. The only place
I'm
left
just
alone was the
asking.
basement safe room. When they opened the door, though,
I know you were
they
probably
like
hungry in the
crushed.
woods that night. I
was
know.
not
I don't know
inside.
what your story
At
is,
first
little
glance, the
girl.
room looked to be nothing more than a fair bolt hole reserved for
I
emergencies.
know that's why you're
When they started opening
you're
drawers,
scared
though,
that you
they
won't have
turned up
another
some
meal.
stomach-churning
Aw.
evidence: handcuffs, a length of rope, and a carabiner. Based on the condition of Russell and Eve, the police received an official search warrant that enabled them to collect these items, along with many of the
I love
electronics, as
you.
evidence. But even after being in the house for hours, there was still no sign of Julie or the other Frankie siblings. The only certain thing was what should happen with Jody and Ruby. They were both placed under arrest for aggravated child abuse.
Please remember I'm back for me. Perfect.
During the arrest process, the officers likely noticed some strange behavior from Ruby. She didn't say a single word, even when put in the back of a police car with Jody. The police had to hope she would be more verbose when the
Wait
time
up,
came to ask
sweetie.
her
Do you
how
want to
Russell
share
and
food
Eve
with me
got
or
in such
not?
miserable conditions.
Hiya.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna eat this one. Bye.
Just like, and ask about things that both of you go.
While Jody was at least
It's windy outside.
responding to direct questions, whether she would respond to the hard ones police had in store was yet to be seen.
I'm a little nervous.
What the fuck is that?
You know, to be honest with you, if I was sitting over there, I'd be the first too. So don't worry about it. We're just here to talk, to be your side.
So I trust my attorney. He said, don't say anything. And I said, I have nothing to hide. He's like, I know that. Just let me be there with you when we talk. So you guys seem nice people. I'd like to just tell you, but I don't.
I got
know
food
who you
stuck in
are.
my food.
With my word, I'm a psychologist. I watch people flip things all the time.
You're a psychologist. Well, that explains yourself.
So I get it. I sit on your side. Get it. It looks sad that I don't want to answer anything, but it's not because I'm trying to be difficult.
Even though Jody refused to talk without a lawyer, trying to get information from Ruby was astronomically more difficult.
We're just here to talk to you about a few things involving your kids. So first, are you doing it down here or?
Bitch. Fucking start talking before I start waterboarding you.
Do you want to talk to me about where you live or how many kids you have?
How fucking you just sit there and you trapped in a corner, bitch. You can't go nowhere. You can't go anywhere,
You don't want
slut.
to talk to us about anything?
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, this is just your chance to tell us. We're just trying to get your side of the story. So it's your chance to do that.
I'll wait till I have a lawyer. Okay. So not just the
Your lawyer said you going to jail, bitch.
There was hardly any doubt that the two women had done horrible things to Ruby's children. But with both women unwilling
You're
to talk,
fucking going to
police
jail
still
today.
had no idea why.
Hi, Ollie.
Answers, though, were
Is that my
closer than
Ollie?
anyone thought. When the detectives first got to the police station, they found a surprise visitor
I can't
waiting.
believe I wasted my
Ruby's
ham and
husband,
cheese
Kevin Frankie,
sandwich.
was
I was
there.
supposed to
He
eat
wanted
that
to pick up
last
his
night.
kids.
And
With
what
so many burning
is
questions
that?
pertaining to the Frankie family, Kevin was detained and taken to a
Like,
third
whatever that
interrogation
is,
room where he
stand.
was read his rights.
How did you find out that you needed to come here?
I have no idea what that is. Where'd my Slim Jims go?
who's that message from?
It makes sense that that would happen. I just don't remember anyone who did that from our department.
Look.
And I'm not comfortable saying that.
Oh yeah, I put them behind me. Ah, Jessica.
Jody.
Was keeping quite close-lipped. However, it wasn't all bad news. Back at Jody's house, he finally seemed to be more law enforcement.
You don't want to talk? Okay. There's nothing at all you want to talk about? It's okay. Talk to me.
What is this floating fucking?
Are you scared? We helped your brother.
So how did my phone flip when it's on lock? It flips on that video and now it won't.
That's all we want
That's
to do for
fucking
you.
weird.
We want to
Glitch.
give you some help too.
What is that? A watermark?
We are safe. We will not hurt you, and we won't do anything to hurt you.
It was a total of 4 hours before Eve was willing to leave the closet with medical personnel. When examining her in the ambulance, the EMTs discovered that she had wounds on her feet and decided that she and Russell both needed to go to the hospital. Thankfully, as Kevin's conversation with police continued, he was willing to provide some crucial context.
And how many kids do you have, Kevin?
I have 6 kids.
So are they all living with you?
What?
I haven't seen them for over a year.
Oh, I thought he said 16. Okay, 1952. Let's. I know he doesn't have 60, but that's what it sounded like. No, you stupid. I hate rewinding on my phone. It's so much stupid shit.
That's what we want to do for you. If we want to give you some help too. We are safe. We will not hurt you, and we won't do anything to hurt you.
It took a total of 4 hours before Eve was willing to leave the closet with medical personnel. When examining her in the ambulance, the EMTs discovered that she had wounds on her feet and decided that she and Russell both needed to go to the hospital. Thankfully, as Kevin's conversation with police continued, he was willing to provide some crucial context.
And how many kids do you have, Kevin?
I have 6 kids.
So are
Oh,
they
he
all
said
living
6
with you,
kids.
or-
It's like 16. Goddamn. Yeah, but I know they had 6. 16. Poor girl ate an entire pizza and asked for 2 more. Aww. I don't do therapy anymore. Therapists are crazy. See, I keep reading this lately. Where was it? Was this on one of their other videos? People keep saying never trust a psychologist. I mean, I've never seen one, but Everyone who becomes a psychologist does so because they became interested in mental health due to their own mental illness. They are universally dangerous. Psychiatrists are also sketchy, but plenty of them are normal, as they are actual doctors trying to make as much money as possible. What? Okay. Okay. Comments are fucking wild. You've been following this for years? Ma'am, this is only a year old since they were arrested in August of 20. Oh my god. Years. You haven't maybe been following their family. This wasn't a case until. Okay.
No, I haven't seen them for over a year.
Any of them?
No, none of them.
For a year.
Over a year. I've been in a separation from my wife and family. Ruby invited me to leave the home while I thought about the choices that I made in my life and the way that I treated her.
And did you ever try to reach out to the kids, drop by the home, or was there?
I honored the separation that we agreed to. It was less than 600. The last time I saw her was the 18th of this month. We met she requested me to sign over vehicles, or the titles to the vehicles that she drives that were all in my name.
When's the last time you physically saw Russell?
The day that I moved out, July 24th, 2022. So my job was to financially provide for.
I was trying to figure out how much of a you play in caretaking of specifically of those two kids.
I pay goes into a shared bank account. And that's why I'm involved.
As the conversation went on, Kevin seemed to be just as in the dark as the investigators.
So is it with is it ex-wife? Is it currently a separated wife? Who lives in that home with your children?
To be honest, I don't know. I know that she's there. Four of the children are two older children.
This likely came as a shock to investigators. If there were 4 Frankie children at home, that meant they weren't just missing Julie, but another one of Russell's teenage sisters, Abby. Before launching into a frantic search, the detectives decided to finish talking to Kevin, hoping he could give them an idea of where to look for the girls. As the conversation went on, though, Kevin's story only got stranger.
Who's this female that you with your wife? Female named Joey.
She is a therapist and I respect her. I think she is a very honest person.
Is your wife? Is your kids are living in her house? I'm trying to say.
Ow.
This would explain the films that discovered Joey. People had a significant following on Instagram and YouTube. Jody was a therapist. Her accounts focused on counseling, family dynamics, and online church of Latter-day Saints, of which she grew both members. She called her program on the topics of family health and harmony. Ruby, meanwhile, created more slice of life content, cataloging daily life with her family as members of the Mormon faith. Her main platform was a YouTube account titled New Passengers, supplemented with an Instagram under the same name. In due time, the police would learn that the content made by Ruby and Joey had become actively twisted behind the scenes. Recently, Ruby's online presence had undergone a shift. She rebranded Truth Mom, but began focusing less on her own channel.
Truth Mom?
You guys got a lot of heat for neglect and child abuse. A lot of people commented those things on there. Why were they commenting those things?
Ow. Gross. Ugh. Ugh. It's clear.
Eventually, Ruby stopped posting on her private YouTube channel altogether, which eliminated 90% of Bentley's income. Her last video on Joey's channel, though, had come out just 2 days ago. In the interrogation room, Kevin shared more about the situation.
God, I wish I could get this out of my face.
He was being very cruel and mean to his sibling that he shared a room with. And so we removed him from the room.
You wonder where he learns it from. Where did he learn to be like that? Have to ask yourself that.
You can sleep anywhere you want. Sleep on the couch, but you're not sleeping in that.
God damn it.
He chose to sleep on a beanbag. So 9 months later, he had made a lot of changes in his life. And he was ready to move and be moved by that time. And so he was ready to move and take his own business. In the video, he mentioned something to the effect of
Jesus.
for 9 months on a beanbag.
Fucking grab something. Stupid.
This wasn't Ruby's only run-in with the law.
Shockingly, just 5 days before her arrest, she'd been pulled over while driving with her kids in the car.
Hello. No pressure going right there? Okay. Pressure going 57 and a 35.
Ruby was sent on her way with only a speeding ticket. Back with Kevin, he explained that the situation with his oldest son, Chad, was the catalyst for Jody getting involved with the family. She was hired as Chad's therapist and had the boy personally paying her $900 a month. From there, her involvement with the family.
$900 a month?
How this could have led to the breakup of the family and the near starvation of two of the children was
During your marriage, how was disciplining your kids? How would you discipline your kids?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer that question. Are you aware of the physical condition of your children? No. No. I've chosen to trust my wife with the children. That was part of the agreement of our separation.
Kevin was about to learn the harrowing consequences this decision has caused.
We received a phone call from 911 on our dispatch that a 12 to 13-year-old boy was knocking on doors in a neighborhood asking for food and water. So he had duct tape on his extremities, on his hands, on his ankles, and those were covered in rope burns that were used to tie him down. Take a second and think about what I just said. That's the condition of your son. Given that information, your son was taken to the hospital. A warrant has been applied and granted by the Department of Child and Family Services to remove both Russell and Eve from your wife's care.
People are so
Do you
fucking
understand that?
weird.
Would you condone that behavior? Would I condone that behavior? No. That's my job. My job is to find out your knowledge of treatment of these precious children.
No. I don't know details or as you described that. That sounds
horrible, disgusting. No human being should be treated like that.
The investigators stepped out to give Kevin a few private moments to come to terms with what he'd just learned. When the investigative team returned 10 minutes later, Kevin took the opportunity to ask a burning question.
What's going to happen to my wife? I love my wife.
I'm being honest with you. I don't know. I don't know those charges against my wife. Possibly. I think given the circumstances, that's highly appropriate. But again,
that night, the police decided that Ruby would be booked into jail to await her attorney. Even this, though, failed to get a reaction from her.
Tracy, you want to let you know what your
because she's dead inside.
It's going to be 2 counts, second-degree felony and child abuse. Okay. You understand that or no?
She's dead inside.
Are you okay? I'm wondering if there's like a medical clearance that needs to, like, do you need medical attention before you go to the jail? Okay. Have you ever been arrested before?
There are some weird fucking comments in this.
I'm just concerned about you. I know you don't believe that. I've had an opportunity to talk to your husband, kind of worried about your circumstances. Obviously, your children as well. You're sure you don't need medical attention or anything like that?
She needs something. Why are you not talking,
Jody,
stupid
too,
bitch?
was escorted to a police
And
car
you're ugly
and
as fuck,
transported
too.
to jail, facing the same charges. Still inside the police station, Kevin learns more from the investigators about the children.
And so, I mean, this feels like getting run over by a steam truck on your ship today.
Yeah. You guys can tell your cop car.
I thought I was just coming here to pick up the kids for what I don't know what or why, but that's fine. I'm taking it back with me. Everything you're sharing to me just sounds like a made-up story. Like I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, this just didn't sound like a word. And what you're sharing with me just feels like a sucker punch. If the response separating the baby hurts. I know you're all doing your jobs. And I know you all have the best interests of the kids. And I appreciate it. Thank you, thanks. That means a lot.
Is that serious?
It's for my kids, for my family, my wife.
It was doubtful either Ruby or Jody would be getting out of jail anytime soon. Jody grappled with this through the lens of religion while speaking to a friend she called from the county jail.
And I don't know if I'm going to be like some kind of example, but when I get out of here, I have a story to tell, and I am going to try to do everything I can to protect the children, because that's what's happening. The kids are being just horribly abused. Well, I have just been begging him, like, you've got to explain this to me. I cannot logically figure out what's going on here. I mean, I shouldn't be here. I haven't done anything wrong.
Ruby, too, made some equally
You haven't done nothing
claims
wrong?
during her jailhouse phone calls.
But the most upsetting thing is that I am completely misunderstood. That is the most horrible feeling. Like, my own family misunderstands me. They misinterpret me. And poor Jody, they misinterpret her. They misunderstand her. She puts her neck out on the line for people, and then they mad at her. I mean, it is just horrendous.
Shut the fuck up.
It's horrendous. And you know what? Every Joseph Smith, every wonderful man of God has had to be misunderstood. And I'm a good woman. I don't do naughty things. This is a witch hunt.
It wasn't all dark.
A witch? Oh, because you're a witch and they hunted you down? They found you.
Family home in Springville.
They
were located
They
more than
found
20
you.
miles away at a house belonging to Ruby's friend and fellow Connections member Pam. How she'd gotten there, though, remained in question. Pam was handcuffed when the police arrived and agreed to answer some questions while waiting for additional investigators to arrive. While one officer sat with her, the other took the opportunity to check in with Julie.
Do you need medical attention at all? Okay. Is there a reason you're so scared right now? It's us? Okay. Well, I'm sorry if you've had a negative interaction with law enforcement in the past, okay? My intention is not to scare you. Do you go to school?
Down the driveway, Pam was unhandcuffed when investigators arrived from Springville. She told them that she'd received a call from Ruby asking her to pick up two of her daughters while she dealt with a family emergency. Up until this point, the officers were under the impression that it was only Julie in the house, but Pam clarified that her older sister Abby was also there. Thankfully, neither she nor Julie appeared to be in physical distress like Russell or Eve. Julie and Abby appeared hesitant to go with DCFS representatives when they arrived, but were safely taken into custody to await the outcome of the investigation. The uncertainty over Abby and Julie's whereabouts had been answered, but so many questions remained. First and foremost, the quandary of what could have happened to leave Russell and Eve so frail and traumatized. Kevin returned to the police station with his lawyer for a second interview. The additional details he was about to share were nothing short of astonishing.
Oh, my face.
Have you found the pen papers?
The pen papers.
So it described all of the visions, trances, and everything that Jody, how Ruby would, how thick it was like 3 inches thick or so.
That's what
And
she
there were
said.
hundreds of pages of written.
That's what she said.
It's something Jody would not want.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't want to destroy it.
Because we do have Ruby's journal. which is from those dates that you mentioned.
These things are going to be so. The stuff she wrote in the pen papers, she would not write. The stuff she wrote in the pen papers was not intended to be read by anybody until God would decree them to be read in scripture for the whole world.
I believe that's what we have.
It wasn't certain whether the documents found by the police
Serpent Kingdom?
papers or just a journal, regardless of what they were called.
Serpent
Revealed a wealth of heinous secrets.
Kingdom.
On July 10th, 2022,
Oh my
wrote, Eve and Russell have been in so much deviant behavior they won't control their bodily functions. I never would have suspected the cold, dead heart Russell has. Ruby echoed these sentiments in one of the phone calls in jail.
Adults have a really hard time understanding that children can be full of evil and what that takes to fight it.
Shut up.
The journal, Russell and Eve were locked in closets, made to do physical labor, wall sits, jump on a trampoline, stand out in the rain, and carry heavy boxes up and down the stairs for hours on end.
Fuck no. No.
The boxes, Ruby accused her of doing so on purpose, and then shaved her head as punishment. And this was just brushing the surface.
What a psycho.
I've never had a kid quite like Eve, but she
So were they homeschooled? Because how is her head shaved and nobody's questioning that?
does not like to sit and listen. I don't know if that's just her personality and she just needs me to be more strict with her than what was required with some of the other kids, or if she is displaying hyperactivity tendencies. So I'm going to try to figure that out today. I honestly don't know which way it's going to go. She knows that I mean it, and I'm going to carry through with it. If she absolutely is not capable, then I'm going to maybe take further measures to figure out if there's hyperactivity tendencies going on, or if she stays and she's really good and she listens, then it probably just means she needs a little bit more of a strict routine with her.
According to Kevin,
You sound like a psycho bitch.
originated with children. In fact, the downward spiral had begun more than a year prior under some very strange circumstances.
We went out to like a dinner afterwards, and that's where Jody really opened up to the women in a private conversation that she believed she was being tormented and haunted by shadow figures every night.
Shadow figures.
That was spooky.
Ruby also revealed that
Well, shadow figures are real.
failed to control their bodily functions. She presented this as a method by which they defied her. Back with Kevin, he alleged that Jody's experiences had rapidly grown more intense.
She was walking along the beach with Jesus.
Squawking?
Jesus challenged her to go walk on the water. It was a whole
Walking. Why is my hearing going? Squawking. I mean,
squawking.
And that was still just the tip of the iceberg. The more investigators read of Ruby's journal, the more depraved the story became. Tuesday, the day for evil, she wrote on July 11th. All night, Eve screamed and cried and hit her head on the tile floor. Today, Jody confronted her, even admits to putting on a show for her mother. Eve said she wants to be pitiful. When the investigators read on and learned what torment Eve had endured to reach this level of desperation, they likely didn't know whether to be enraged or heartbroken. Jody mentioned her experiences with what she called the spirit in one of her jail phone calls.
When I feel the spirit, I have two physiological reactions. I get really like shaky, like I'm shivering, like I'm cold, or I feel heat, like I have a fever run through me. It felt like I was burning, and I was just shaking with gratitude. Like, here's your answer. Here's what this is.
Back with Kevin, he revealed that while Jody's alleged visions had initially seemed positive, things quickly took a much darker turn, and things changed inside the house.
There was a lot of satanic ones. When she would go into possession mode, she would talk in like different voices. It was really creepy. But the voices would say, "She's ours. We're not letting go. She is Satan's bride." she's mine. I'm going to marry her. If she was faking it, she believed that Satan wanted her as her bride.
The journal revealed that Eve experienced horrific punishments. This is the day Eve anticipates breaking her 2-day fast, Ruby wrote.
Does your child really have the foundational skills they need to be successful? Because if they don't have those skills now,
I let Russell know she is hardened. Her heart looking one more day of fasting to invite her to humble. Eve flips out and begins ranting. All day Eve makes rhymes about my mom starves me and calls it fasting. In his seconded review, Kevin continued his description of what it was like to live with Jody.
I can't explain some of the stuff that happened while we were there, like crashes in the basement while we were talking upstairs, and plates like in the kitchen just flying off by themselves, like full speed smashing on the wall and falling to the floor. And I don't have any way to explain it other than there's some crazy.
On other occasions, he was doused with water in the dog wash, made to sleep on the basement floor, and it only got worse going forward. Kevin, too, said that back in 2021, the situation with Jody took a similar downward trajectory, increasingly inclined with his family.
But it reached the point where in August, her bishop at the time, he's not her bishop anymore, but I mean, he was going over there every night. And he'd be there for like 4 hours. Then he'd be like, yeah, I'm fighting evil spirits. I'm casting demons out. Crazy stuff going on.
Casting demons.
And finally got to the point where he's like, I can't do this anymore. Like, there needs to be some sort of resolution.
After the bishop left, the first attempted fix was for Jody to move in with another family involved with connections. The opinions Kevin shared about what happened with that family reflect only his beliefs. We have not been able to verify them.
According to them, after 6 weeks of trying to seduce the husband of the family, they kicked her out.
While there was no way to prove that Jody had been held against her will, the police knew for a fact that Russell and Eve had been. Ruby documented one particularly horrific confrontation between Russell and Jody, whom she refers to frequently as Chijo. Chijo takes Russell on a little walk to the pool, Ruby wrote. She talks on how Russell has love twisted. Chijo then pushed Russell into the pool. Meanwhile, Kevin
my face.
Jody either escaped or was kicked out of the other family's home.
There was a
my back.
They said, why don't you take her up to your house? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't want this in my house. I was beaten over the head with it. Like, that's really
I hate
sensitive.
stairs.
You know, she's done so much to help our families. And you're
Fucking hate
being
stairs.
selfish, and she has needs. And come on, like, it won't be for long. So I realized it.
I want more coke.
Later in the second interview, Kevin told the police about the drastic changes that took place in the Frankie house after Jody moved in.
The moment she showed up in my house,
God damn it.
crap started happening. Lights turning on and off. Sounds of people walking in walls, and like sounds like footprints going up walls and across the ceiling. Stuff floating around.
Oh my back. Oh, what just dropped? What was that?
Exorcist.
I don't know. I can't. I fucking dead.
Whenever she started, like going to a trance.
Fuck.
Which started to be a lot. And we would go up and check on her. It started like 4 hours a night, every 2 hours.
I can't see a fucking
An
thing.
hour at night. And then at some point, he said, you know what, I'm just going to start sleeping in there. If I need you, I'll come down.
Kevin said that Ruby and Jody began sleeping in the same bed. However, this was only the beginning, and soon Kevin noticed that he was being subjected to PhD restrictions.
Molly. 1, 2. Where are all my pillows? Why is that pillow hard as a fucking drop? You're fine, Ollie. I'm just moving this. 1, 2. Ugh. Ollie, Mama's face. I'm not drinking for quite a fucking while. I want to die the way my face fucking feels. Oh, God damn it. God damn it, will you stop? Won't be smiling on. What is wrong with this bitch? You can't say the word hell. All right, where's my phone charger? Damn it. Ollie, I love you. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal, man. I love you, Bubby. I love you, Ollie. I love you. I love my eyes. I love my baby. God, she shaved her fucking kid's hair. What a sick bitch. Ollie, come on. I don't. Ollie, come on. I don't need you laying on my legs, sweetie. Come here. Ollie, you're not even letting me get situated in my own bed. This is my bed. Let me get situated. I don't need you crawling all over my feet. I love you, Bubby, but sometimes you gotta let Mama get situated first, sweet. And you know I toss and turn. I don't need you at my feet, baby beans. You know Mama tosses and turns. I love you. Don't get upset, Ollie. It's just you're crawling all over Mama's legs when I was trying to get ready. You're fine. I love you. Yeah. I do love you. Oh, I want space for how that. I love you. I love you, Ollie. You're my best friend.